Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the last video of April, so you guys all know what it is. It's top 10 best sellers from the website. These are the most popular, most sold fragrances on the website this month. And boy, are there a lot of heavy hitters in here. Some of these are the same as last month because, you know, popular fragrances tend to stay popular, but there's definitely a lot more spring fragrances in this list as opposed to in the last one. So number 10 spot here, breaking off the list, is Aqua Dijo Profundo. Not surprised at all that this made the list actually. I'm actually more surprised it's not higher on the list because it's one, a new fragrance, two, very nice, refreshing Aqua Dijo, new modern style fragrance. It smells extremely nice, has quite a bit of hype, it's new, and it's spring. So I don't know why it's not higher up on the list. It should be much higher. But yeah, it made the list, Aqua Dijo Profundo. I like this fragrance a lot myself. I wear it. Oh man, I'm actually looking forward to wearing this a lot more than Profumo this summer because it's just a lot more invigorating, a lot more summery. So looking forward to wearing this one. If you guys have not tried it out yet, I highly suggest you do. It is a really nice release from Aqua Dijo. And if you like the original Aqua Dijo, this is a nice modern green, fresh blue shower gel take on Aqua Dijo with much better performance. So nothing wrong with this one here. Great improvement over the original DNA. Next one here, we have Parfum Sommelier Harriet coming in at number 9 spot. Now I don't own this one, but it is one that I want to own in the future. This one is Vanilla and Tobacco. It's a wearable version of Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. This one is a little bit smoother, more sweet, easy to wear, more compliment getting, less dark, less dense than Tobacco Vanille. So Tobacco Vanille people love, but there's always a little bit too dark, a little bit too heavy that puts some people off. This one though, Harriet, really does not have that problem. It eliminates that problem, add a little bit of sweetness. The performance of this one is also on par with Tobacco Vanille. Projection on this one, I would argue, is better. It has a better scent cloud than Tobacco Vanille. So this one, kind of surprising that it made the list because it's more of a fall and winter fragrance. I don't really see this for a springtime or summertime, to be honest with you. But I guess it's just so popular that people still want to try it. So yeah, number 9 spot, Harriet. Number 8 spot here, I actually own this one. This one is Dolce Gabbana The One EDP. This one is fresh tobacco, really awesome date fragrance. The only thing bad about this one really is how it performs. Around 5 hours is how it performs, 5 to 6 hours. Not the worst thing in the world though, because when you're going on a date, typically your first impression time is within your first 30 minutes or your first hour of being with that girl. So when you're on a date, that first hour, the most important hour, this one will do you really, really, really well. And when you're going on a date, typically a date doesn't last more than 5 hours anyway before you're either at your house with her or she's at her house, or you're at her house with her, or you guys went separate ways. So yeah, dates typically around 4 to 5 hours. Really, really good performance for that kind of vacation. You really don't need to last any more than that. In terms of the scent, it's still one of the best date fragrances out there. It's still also, till this day, the best fresh tobacco fragrance in the designer world. There's no one at all who can tell me otherwise, by the way. I'll have you guys name all the fresh tobacco scents out there that you guys can name that has as much prestige or is as sexy or as practical as Dolce Gabbana The One EDP. I challenge you guys to do that. I bet you guys cannot name even 5 of them that's remotely even close to this one in terms of what this one offers. So yeah, there you go. A little bit of challenge for you guys in this video, but yeah, Dolce Gabbana The One EDP, number 8. Number 7 spot now, we come to Sumon Water. This one I do own. This one should be at number 1, should have been at number 1. It's the best creed out there, but I understand that, you know, some people want to try Adventist more. Some people want to try Greenish Tweed more. I understand. I don't blame you guys. I'm just disappointed, you know. I'm not sad, just disappointed. But yeah, Sumon Water, back to the scent, amazing smelling. I talked about it in the last video when I talked about Creed. Really nice fragrance with a lot of nuances that work together really well, versatile, mass appealing. It's one that I enjoy wearing very much in the springtime, sometime in the summertime. It's just invigorating, it's fresh, it puts me in extremely good mood. Highly recommend Sumon Water. It's just one of the best Creed fragrances out there. So try it out if you haven't done so yet. Number 6 spot is one that is extremely popular. This is probably the most popular Tom Ford private blend fragrance. This one is Oud Wood by Tom Ford. I believe this one makes the list every month. It's been, yeah, I don't think it ever dropped off from the list every month. Oud Wood is just one of those fragrances that it's a modern classic at this point. People are gonna smell it, people are gonna wanna try it. It just smells really, really, really good. It has a light, dusty, woody feel with a little bit of sweetness in the background. Very classy. You can wear this one on a night out with some friends. You're gonna smell way different from a lot of other guys that are out there at the bar for sure. You're gonna smell classy, classic. You're gonna smell like you have good taste. You have a taste for the finer things in life. That's what oud wood kind of conveys. And especially if you dress up while wearing oud wood, that's gonna fit you really, really well for whatever occasion you're dressing up for. So yeah, oud wood, if you want something a little bit more elegant for your nights out in the fall, winter time, and even in springtime, this one is the one that I highly recommend. Next one on here, number 5. I don't own this one. This one is Elysium by Roja Parfum. This one is Sauvage mix Adventist in a way. That's the most simplest way I can put it, but it smells extremely mass appealing. It's long lasting from what I've tried. I have a decant of it. It's long lasting, it's mass appealing, it works for its intended purpose. It's a mass appealing fragrance that's versatile, you can use anytime you want, and it smells high quality enough to be a niche fragrance. So if you want to go for something slightly bit more different for your dumb reach in the niche department, you can go with Elysium. That one is just a nice option. There's not much I can say about that because I don't have a lot of experience wearing it myself. For me, everything I'm saying to you now is just coming from me testing it on my skin. I don't really own a bottle of it, like I said, but yeah, from all my testings and from all the feedback that I've gotten all across YouTube, that one is just a really nice mass appealing one that I highly recommend you check out if you're looking for a dumb reach shower gel vibe in the niche world. Next one, we're gonna talk about one that is my absolute favorite from Unwashed and probably the only one that I like from Unwashed, to be honest with you. This one is Unwashed Reflection Man. This was a metallic, more luxurious version of La Mal by Jean Paul Gaultier. It has vanilla, it has lavender. It smells just classy. It smells like a newly built car in a way, a luxury car. You can wear this one while driving a Lamborghini. You can wear this one while driving a Tesla Roadster, one of those new like sports car from Tesla. To me, this fragrance gives off that kind of luxury vibe. It just smells expensive, upscale. It smells extremely well put together. If you dress up in this one, you're wearing like a Rolex, something like that, this one fits you really well. It just had that rich luxury vibe. Upscale, high class, A-list celebrity, whatever you want to say, it has that kind of rich luxury vibe to it that I really enjoy. So yeah, Reflection Man, really amazing fragrance. Not surprised at all that it made the list. I would be surprised if it didn't, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's higher on this list and that's where it should be, number 4 spot. Number 3 spot I don't own is Layton by Profundo. I own Layton exclusive, which I think is better, but Layton for sure is a more mass appealing version. This one makes the list every month as well. It used to be number 1 for the longest time. It got dethroned by 2 fragrances this month, which is okay. When you guys hear about the fragrances that dethroned this one, you guys will understand. Layton, really nice. Cardamom from La Nuit de l'Homme, apple from Hugo Boss bottle. Those two are some of the most mass appealing notes ever put in men's fragrances, and both are in Layton. So that's saying something. It's a mass appealing niche fragrance. It works, performs extremely well, has one of the nicest sillage I can find in a mass appealing niche fragrance. So check out Layton if you guys have not done so yet. But if you want a more complex, more deep richness in Layton, go for Layton exclusive, which has oud and coffee added to it. So a lot more complex, a lot more rich, a lot more nuances. I like exclusive more, but Layton in general is a lot more mass appealing. Next one at the number 2 spot is Creed's Adventist, and it has a batch to it as well. This one is batch 18B11, specifically is the most sold batch of this month. Now, I've not tried that batch in particular, but you guys should try it. If you guys are a Creed Adventist fan, that might be one of the best batch. If there's a hype out there for it, that one might be one of the best batch. In terms of Adventist as a standalone fragrance, it's a fantastic fragrance. It's very masculine, fruity, a little bit of darkness, birchiness. It's a really well-rounded fragrance. For me, a love-hate relationship, but for a lot of people, it works extremely well, and it's one of those like one in a century type of fragrance, and it's gonna be a classic for a long, 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 long time. It's gonna be loved for a long time. It's gonna be cloned for a long time. So if you're new to this community and you have not tried the original Adventist yet, you owe it to yourself really to give it a try. It is a fantastic fragrance, and it's kind of like the initiation to the niche realm in a way for a lot of new people. So if you have not tried Adventist yet, you really should. I highly urge you to. And batch 18B11 could be a great start for you. This last one right here, number 1 spot, is another Creed fragrance. This one is Green Irish Tweed. Great spring scent, really relaxing, green, just gentlemanly, a timeless classic as well, cloned to death, but the original just smells the best to me. Man, it smells, it's supposed to be reminiscent of an Irish countryside, which it does to me really well. Relaxing, green. It feels like you're at a countryside and you're looking out at a vast stretch of land that reaches as far as the eyes can see. It's very relaxing. Again, very classic green scent. Not surprised at all that this is #1 because in the springtime, it smells the best. And this is one that can garner you tons of compliments as well. If you dress up with this one, or if you wear this one to the office even, you're gonna get a lot of compliments with it because it's, again, just smells really nice, pleasing, easy to wear. It's one that no one's gonna hate off you. 100%. All right, guys, that's it for this bestseller of April. I'll see you guys next month in May. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace and bye.